Well, in the 90s, Derry girls. Derry girls, Derry girls. Derry girls, Derry girls. Derry girls.
What's up, everyone? Adam from FWCI. This is Derry Girls Season 1, Episode 5. Episode 5. The last episode, we had visitors from Ukraine show up and hang out, and then Erin was incredibly rude to Katya, I think her name was. And the grandpa was trying to get busy with somebody, and the daughter found out about it, and then they made him feel really, really bad about it until they scared the woman away, which is kind of shit. But with that being said, the granddad is a very difficult character to feel sorry for. But they did get me with a little tiny bit. Now, if you want a full-length version of this reaction, go to patreon.com/FWCI and make sure you subscribe here on YouTube as well as we go through Derry Girls Series 1. And what else are we doing on the channel right now? Taskmaster, as always. What we do in the shadows. I just finished Cobra Kai. The final season of that aired on Netflix. And if you've never watched Cobra Kai, do yourself a favor. Go back and watch the Karate Kid movies and then watch the Cobra Kai series, and you will have a nostalgia trip like you've never had before. But speaking of nostalgia, let's have a look at Derry Girls, Season 1, Episode 5. What the hell is going on? A giant parade?
Since 1795, what do they need to rehearse for?
Well, practice makes perfect, Aunt Mary. You know, that is why they are so cracker.
I'm sorry.
Can you put the knife down, please, Orla?
I don't think they accept Catholics, Orla. Or, acknowledge our right to exist.
Give us a hand.
Right, okay, it's like that.
What exactly is your problem with a big clock?
I wouldn't say I have a problem. Much heavier and takes up a lot of room.
I'm telling you, Mary, that's how it starts. Now he's dictating what size of clock you can pack.
He has a point.
I mean, why do they have to be so loud? Breathe, love.
Far worse for me, Claire. I mean, my hearing's impeccable.
I have to know if they catch him. Can I come away with you, please?
Moby Dick. Oh, I don't think they do they? That's my guess and assumption based on limited knowledge.
Okay, well, if your mother has no objections, I don't see why not.
Oh, she's going away with him? Oh, God.
To be honest,
Not psychic, Aunt Sarah.
I am psychic, Erin. I did a course. I got a certificate. You all to listen very carefully.
Christ, I mean, this sounds like a horrible situation to have to go through as well.
If I'm totally honest, there's times when I look at him and I feel, wow, it's pure hatred.
Yo, that's a bit rough.
I mean, if anything, the gay thing sort of cancels out the English thing.
Again, no gay thing.
You wouldn't move over there, James? I can't see past your massive closet.
What's wrong with our cable wall? Christ's sake.
Oh, what?
What about that?
Yeah, that's
Tell
pretty
you girls
sweet.
that...
Can we dip into the trust fund? Get some double glazing going?
Mind blown.
Yeah, I'm with you, Orla.
They're rifles.
Really? Are you sure?
Fairly sure.
You don't want to attract predatory animals into your sleeping area.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many bears there are in Portneuf, though, Jim.
I wouldn't know if there is or not.
That's his second best tent, you know.
How many tents does this prick have?
I'm putting you in charge of it, okay?
Oh, please don't put me in charge of it.
You'll be all right.
Right, there's too many of us.
Why do I feel like the grandpa's gonna make James's life hell as well?
What about the grave danger we're putting ourselves in?
Well, it's a concern, but so is the fact that I have nothing in for my Sunday dinners, so...
All right, Joe, if you just follow me.
Well, why should I follow you?
I've got the map. Ah, well, now I have the map.
Oh my God.
You know how many of these parades I've lived through? You think I don't realize how quickly a situation can turn? You think I'd do anything to put my family at risk?
All right. No, that's not it. But you are a little bit unhinged.
What are you looking at, you tangerine too?
Okay, Grandad.
Right?
I'm starting to understand how Moby Dick must feel.
Christ, I'm sweating here.
Yeah, this is fucked.
I said this trip would place us in grave danger, Erin. Those were my very words.
I mean, it's pretty grave.
Deck of cards can actually protect your...
All right, let's do a tarot reading for Michelle.
Charlotte Shakes!
He's so angry.
You don't look that happy, do they?
Look, why don't we just explain that it was an accident, that we don't want any trouble?
I'm not going out there.
Well, see, I'm one of the weigh-ins out. What?
What?
Well, the wee fellas.
This is insane. Why are all these, like, fine-dressed people threatening violence? Oh, is it because they literally just drove into the middle of the parade?
And how soon am I going to meet this fella?
Dead soon.
Is that right?
Oh, God, aye.
Is it just a casual thing, or are we talking a keeper here?
I'm thinking marriage.
Holy
Marriage. Early prediction, Michelle gets pregnant and maybe married.
Nobody back there actually believed you were a Japanese tourist, Jerry. They all thought you were a nutcase.
Oh, Jerry, I'm glad we didn't see that.
Hey, calm down.
Calm down, Jerry. We have no punts. We can't go to the...
I don't even understand what a punt is.
We haven't a pump between us. Oh, God. I think I'm having a panic attack.
Calm down.
Which means we'll have no food, which means we'll all starve to death. So, you know, on your head be it, Jerry.
I'm sure you can figure something out.
I think I put it in the suitcase.
Fucking hell. She said that so quick I didn't even hear it.
What the hell were you playing at back there, Kimosabe?
That's actually a Native American term.
What were you meant to be?
Japanese.
Hey, Pete, you get much Japanese.
What were you meant to be?
Holy God!
Whoa, who the hell are you?
Jesus Christ.
Did you not put him in there, Aunt Mary?
Emmett's the name. Well, not my real name, like, but it'll have to do.
Okay, Emmett.
I did a bit of asking around, you know, just in the off chance someone might be heading down that way, and your name came up, and there you have it.
Okay. Who the fuck told you that?
We need a holiday.
Oh, okay. See ya, Emmett.
Fuck, it's insane. Like, I don't even think I fancy him. What? Well, it's obviously him. It's obviously my husband. Like, it's just...
No, I've lost my page. Oh my God, this day just goes from bad to worse.
Better perspective, maybe, Claire. I could grow to fancy him, I suppose.
Why doesn't someone...
Oh, God, you guys are fucking insane.
Not how things work around here, James.
Well, one of you, please, explain it to me.
Calm down, James.
Don't be such a dick, James.
Every one of his outbursts is kind of valid.
I just don't really want to get into it all.
Yeah, but we didn't really want you to get into our boot.
And what if they pull us over at the checkpoint, Joe? What if the army asks to search the car?
The Brits are flat out with on parade. They'll not bother with the likes of us.
That's a good point.
Oh, that's a terrible plan.
Come on, Emmett, out you go.
You just stay with your shot.
Tick.
What?
It's like a ticking sound.
Is it just the car ticking over?
Hey, Hannah, Mom! Listen, Mommy! Listen!
Look, Aaron, that's just a big clock.
That's right. We have a gigantic clock in the car. Why the hell does she need to take that huge clock?
Aiding and abetting. We're talking serious jail time here.
Well, it's a risk we have to take.
Oh, it's not, Joe. It's not a risk we have to take. It's a risk we shouldn't take.
I'm with Jerry on all of this.
$2.25 a burger looking is all we'll be doing.
Don't mind me, just grabbing a knife.
Why?
Take it you haven't decided yet?
Just leave it with me, son.
Aye, no pressure. Should I be over here if you need me?
Yeah, well, how about you tell us what the fuck is going on?
Can you see a ginger tinge? Christ only knows what's lurking downstairs. And that is a concern. I think you know who I am.
Yeah.
You sense it.
Oh God, Michelle, don't go in like this.
The physical thing isn't really working for me yet.
Right.
I'm not saying you won't grow on me. You're not a bad-looking lad.
Thank you.
But the ginger element, well, I've sort of got a borderline phobia.
I'm not ginger.
There's a tinge of it. And why I can't...
Okay.
What a conversation.
I think they're saying you should leave, Jerry.
I could have told you that years ago, and I'm not saying it.
Do you recognize the legal system of a brutal imperialistic oppressor, do you?
If they can put me in jail for 20 years, then yes, Emmett. Yes, I do.
I mean, I kind of agree with Jerry.
Have you killed anyone, son?
At least not directly.
Well, there you go.
What do you mean, there you go?
You're an awful wuss.
I'm not.
Oh my God.
You wanted a cup of tea, she brought you a Coke, and you just sat there and said, "Sweet Fanny Adams."
You're going to say Fanny.
Well, that's because I like Coke.
Our customer service is shocking as well.
I guess.
It is, yeah, I agree.
I'll say something.
Jerry, this is gonna go terribly, man.
And your service has been nothing short of appalling. Your attitude is worse. It's simply not good enough.
I'll bring you a tea.
You do that.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Made her cry.
got a bit of bad news today. I'll just clear
No. Ignore all that.
Jerry.
Well, there was absolutely no need for that.
How could I have known? Will you all just stop looking at me?
So do they not realise that he's been completely set up, or are they all just in on the joke?
I was being an Australian tourist, okay? Australian. And I happened to think that my accent was flawless. Excuse me, mate, can you help us get out of here?
It was pretty flawless. Is he a Aussie actor, by any chance, maybe? It didn't sound Japanese to me, though. Uh-oh. That's exactly the... Oh, he fucking drew it on there.
Interesting.
So, heads the way.
Or are me and Jerry both just being stupid paranoid? I didn't need to stop agreeing with Jerry.
It sort of looks like Moby Dick, actually.
Ah, shade, I used a punt, didn't I?
What's on the other side?
A harp.
Oh, punt is a currency, right?
Sly wee bastard.
You bloody tout.
Where is Emma?
Is he taking the car? Oh, and he's stealing the tent. James, where were you? You are responsible for that. How'd that guy not notice that?
Jim's second best tent. How am I going to break it to him?
My man gives real love, and that's why
Good, at least James doesn't have to break it to him.
we can secure in his manhood. 'Cause
I remember this song quite well. What a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. He's a mighty, mighty. Alright, I think that episode stressed me out more than it probably stressed out other people, because the tension in that was, I felt it. And I get that a lot of the comedy in this is like, you know, finding the comedic side in these, you know, horrible situations. But I will say that driving around those people in the orange when they were in the middle of the parade thing and they were all just walking past doing this in the car, genuinely terrifying, especially with a bunch of kids in the cars as well. So Emmett, weird, was he the one doing it? I'm guessing that's like what they proved with the fact that it was the exact same design and it was freshly painted kind of thing. But yeah, that means he's not a good guy there, does it? And alright, what came true on the tarot cards? They were in a bit of danger at one point, but Michelle did not meet her future husband unless this is not the last we've seen of Emmett. The Grandad was in fine form in this one here, just giving Jerry tons of shit the entire way through. I do feel for Jerry, but I like the fact that he doesn't just take his lashings and sort of say nothing. He bites back and he has a bit of sass and everything like that. It certainly makes that interaction a lot more enjoyable to watch, because he is massively outnumbered and it is a pretty awful situation for Jerry to be in. Clearly he loves his wife and his family, but yeah, it's a daily struggle for Jerry. But I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and go to patreon.com/FWCI if you want to support the channel further. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends, ta-ta, and farewell.